a short, tight scheme. I have bad time management and I have to go out soon because we're going to a car boot sale. The current battery percentage right now is 84% and the time is 7:31 in the morning. Okay. New? You knew. You full well knew. Oh, he's sat in the back now. So in the car we went off to the car boot sale. I'm not gonna lie, when I was on my way there, I was kind of not sure about it. By the way, I did start a workout, which we'll review later towards the evening. And to be fair, I think the more I went round, the more I got stuck in, as per se. I really discovered that actually most of the stuff you can get here is a bargain, and usually the prices that they say, for example, the t-shirt is for £5, you can actually barter it down to around about £5, £4.50 or £3, and you can get yourself a huge steal. And there's all sorts here actually, so it could, if you want to get some furniture, clothes, anything, even sort of pair of underwear, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, we went round and I saw something that I wanted, a TV, and I said, how much was it? And she said £10, and I was like, you know what, I'm taking it. Next thing you know, I am carrying a 45-inch TV on my way home. I didn't think it would work, but I was also buzzing with the prospect that I potentially got myself a steal with a TV for £10, which is insane. And to have it to work in the evening is crazy. So as you can see, I'm 77% at 8:31 p.m. So of course we're on our way back to the house, and the TV worked. One HDMI port was broken, but it's smart. I can use Samsung DeX. Oh my god! I decided to watch some TV for a while. But yeah, I was still buzzing on the fact that I got myself a nice deal with that £10 TV. So I've just got back from the car boot sale. I was supposed to go out later, but I've got some editing to do for a YouTube video. And look at this, £10 for a what looks like a 45-inch TV. Oh my god, I think that's a real steal there. If I find the location, I'll probably tag it in the description so you can see what you can find in the car boot sale. Full 1080p, smart TV as well. So yes, I'm going to work on some YouTube videos and probably burn some videos to a disk, and then we'll take it from there. If you was to ask me what the battery percentage is, I'm at 73% at the moment. The time is 11:25, and I think for the rest of the day I'm just gonna chill and relax. You never know, might go out for a bike ride, but yeah. So yes, I did spend most of the day editing. Went downstairs, played with some cassettes, recording some music onto them, and playing some music through my old cassette player. I then later on decided to burn some movies to a disc, or burn some videos to a DVD and back up some of my YouTube videos. It's nice to have a collection. Then this is the biggest chunk of my evening, where I just work straight on editing this video and others. As you can see in this video, I look so confused and so bamboozled because this is the first time me making this type of video, and I was thinking, how do I approach this? And because I have my structure for making other videos, and this was kind of different as well, so I wanted to get this right, or try to do it to like the best of my ability. I usually starts off by editing this video, and of course today's it only cuts off to the day. Then I added a short and the main video. This was the battery percentage I was left with, and then I decided to go for a little nap, and that turned into a 3-hour nap. I am lazy, yes, so when I woke up the sky was dark. I was actually quite surprised, but hey, it was a good nap. So, this is the real day in the life of the Galaxy Watch Ultra. I wanted to keep it realistic because I noticed in most videos they go out and do things for the entire day. But if we're being realistic, we're only going to do one thing for the portion of the day and have the evening to ourselves. So, for those wondering on statistics, I'm at 60% and the time is now 9:52. And I started the day around about 80%, 80, 83, just margin, can't remember because I'm so tired. Meaning I just lost about, what, 20% throughout the day. And that's actually on track to cover around about, what, 5 days. 5 days on a single charge, which is actually pretty decent battery life I've gotten today. I did go for a nap for a while, that lasted 3 hours. However, it doesn't seem that the watch picked up on the fact that I did fall asleep for a nap, but rather picked up on my horrendous sleep the night prior. I'll put all the sleep details on the screen, but it's pretty in depth. It goes into your sleep stages, your movement, your body temperature, your skin temperature, etc., heart rate and respiratory rate. It tracked my speed with an average of 1.4 miles per hour, with a peak speed of 5.1. I mean, that sounds pretty accurate. I'm guessing the peak speed was when I was bringing the TV back. It tracked my heart rate all the way up to 118 beats per minute. I do think that's a bit high, with an average heart rate of 96 beats per minute. The watch also has seemed to have tracked my GPS location, and looking at it now, it seems pretty accurate, as it was rows upon rows as we had to go down each row. And I only got down to the third row before I got a TV and left. However, we did prance around for a while because we did move the TV into the back of the van before we was to look around even more. And then when we was ready, take the TV out of the van and then go home. So then what's my final take with the Galaxy Watch Ultra? Well, I have a video here, but it's actually a decent watch if you're going for more of a sedentary lifestyle. For me, I get only 2 days of battery life, or probably 1.7 days on a single charge. But that's because tomorrow, for example, I have college, and when I go to college, I cycle there, I walk, sometimes jog, and I know that workouts are the main culprit in consuming battery with this watch. And if you're doing this every day until Friday, that can rinse off the battery really quickly because I'm doing it 2 times a day, and it's also tracking my walking throughout the day, my stress levels, etc., and all that can accumulate to kind of drastically reduce the battery life down. So I guess for battery, it kind of depends on your lifestyle, but on my typical active lifestyle week, I would be seeing, yes, about 1.9 to 2 days on a single charge, around about that area. But today, the battery life has been actually pretty decent, which I got to say. Also, as I mentioned, this is the first time of me making this type of content. I might not get it right on the first time. However, if you do enjoy this type of content, I would really appreciate a like or subscribe, or just let me know what you think I could improve, so then I can continue doing day in the lives like this if that's what you guys want, or that's something you enjoy.